What is up, console superstars, and how are you all doing today? I'm hoping you guys are all having a great day and night, or going to have a great day and night, and I hope you guys are also very grateful that we get to see another day. Now, going into this series, we are seeing the faces of the franchises. We have Paul Goldschmidt on one hand, and I believe that is Stephen Piscotty, although I want to say it's not him, but I can't exactly think of who that player is off the top of my head right now. But let's go right into it. Derek Jeter is up to bat, and the first move the pitcher makes is a pickoff throw to first base, in which the runner gets back in time, so there is no problem right there. It is the bottom of the first. Derek Jeter is most likely hitting cleanup. The pitch comes, and it's a four-seam fastball that Derek Jeter is just way too early on. He needs to learn to just slow down those hands and basically just wait a little extra second and just pull the ball or hit it wherever the pitch comes. Now he gets a changeup here, and he's very early again. The pitcher is doing a great job in changing speeds, and it is definitely catching Derek Jeter. And he gets a low fastball which hits off the pitcher's leg, and he arrives at first base safely. So definitely should check on the pitcher, because that ball went up about 15 feet, and for a ball to go up 15 feet and go off your pitcher, that is alarming to me anyways. But they do not check on him. It is an 0-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the first, runners on first and second. Now hitting, I believe, was Jake Lamb, and he grounds out to the first baseman for the final out of the play. And that first baseman is Matt Adams. Now, I don't know exactly why I can't think of who that face was. I know his name, it's in the back of my head. He actually plays third base, so it is definitely not Stephen Piscotty, but I cannot remember right now who it is. Hopefully before this episode ends, I actually remember who that player is for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's just right in the back of my head. Hopefully there's like a little clue throughout the video, because I just can't think of it off the top of my head. He plays third base. Who could it be? I just can't remember right now, but let's get right back into the action. It's the bottom of the third. Arizona is winning 1-0. 29 pitches so far. The pitch to Derek Jeter, and he hits a line drive into left field for a single. The runner advances to second base, and the Arizona Diamondbacks seem to be cooking up something, as they have runners on first and second now with no outs, I believe. And now going up to bat, well, actually there were 2 outs and are still 2 outs, is Jake Lamb with an 0-2 count. And let's see what Jake Lamb is capable of doing. The pitch comes, and he actually strikes out this time, not grounding out to first base, and we continue on with this game. Matt Adams now is hitting, runner on second base. The game is now tied at 1 apiece. We are at the top of the 4th inning. 46 pitches so far by the pitcher. 0-1 count. It's a ground ball directly at Derek Jeter, and without a problem, he makes the play for the first out of the inning. And let's continue on this game over here. So now we are stepping into the bottom of the 5th. The Arizona Diamondbacks are winning 2-1 now. 1 out, 54 pitches so far by Michael Wacha. The pitch comes, and it's a changeup outside. The Derek Jeter does not bother to chase at all. And now it's a 1-0 count. Derek Jeter can rely now on something coming inside the strike zone, and he chases a curveball right into the dirt. And you have to imagine, what is Derek Jeter seeing up there? Because for him to swing like that, that pitch must be filthy. Now the second pitch comes, and it's a fastball which he gets a little bit under, and he pops it up to the center fielder. And with this, we are most likely, who is that? Matt Carpenter. There we go. I just remembered, guys. His name is Matt Carpenter. That is the face of the St. Louis Cardinals. I got Stephen Piscotty, I guess, because he was a rookie, and last year in the playoffs, he hit some dingers, so he was definitely performing very well. Now, I don't know why I thought Matt Carpenter was Stephen Piscotty, and I'm almost positive that Matt Carpenter actually plays third base, not second base, but they must have somebody at third base already. But if I am wrong, I want you guys to correct me. And you guys might be having a laugh right now, seeing how long it took me to actually realize that his name is Matt Carpenter. And you guys might be having an even greater laugh right now if I'm calling him Matt Carpenter and his name isn't Matt Carpenter. But I'm almost 100% positive it is. But the second pitch comes and it's a foul ball. Derek Jeter just swings a tad too early, even though the swing timer says good. But he hits the chopper down the third base line that goes foul. 0-2 count now. The pitch comes to Jeter and he's not chasing a slider outside now. It's not even Michael Wacha pitching anymore. They brought in a reliever considering that it is a 5-1 game now. The fourth pitch of the at-bat comes, and Derek Jeter is early once again. He hits a ground ball down the third base line that opens up to be a foul ball once again. The pitch comes, and he hits it right back up the middle for Derek Jeter's third single of the day. The runner takes a hard turn around second base, but he's not going anywhere. He's going to stay right where he was. And the Diamondbacks are just doing everything they need to do now. Full count to Jake Lamb, who has not done much when Derek Jeter is on base. So let's see if he is going to actually change that right now. The pitch comes and it's a line drive that actually passes Matt Adams. And Derek Jeter goes up a base and everybody moves up one base. But nobody scores as that ball was scorched out there to right field. And now hitting is Brandon Drury with the bases loaded. 0-2 count, 0 outs, 5-1. Arizona Diamondbacks are up in the bottom of the 7th. This is a new pitcher, as you guys can see. He only has one pitch, and let's see what goes down. The pitch comes, and he strikes out. So there is one away now, still bases loaded, and the Diamondbacks are just looking to maybe add some insurance runs. Nick Hundley is now hitting. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and a run scored. 2-2 count to him. And apparently the pitcher only has 2 pitches, even though he has thrown 4 pitches to this batter. But hey, we're not going to mind that. Derek Jeter evades the third base fielder. But it doesn't matter as they turn the double play anyways. And they are out of this inning. So well done by the St. Louis Cardinals. But now we are moving to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 7-1 ball game. And we have a runner on first base, and we are looking to do some damage. We get a fastball, a low fastball, which we hit a ton. It is going deep into right field, but the right fielder is right there to make the play. And that is the final out of the inning, as we are moving now to the bottom of the 9th. And let's see if the Cardinals can do anything, and they could not. So we are going now to game number 2 without further ado. So being called in to pinch hit is the one and only Derek Jeter. With this, we are most likely ending the episode, considering the last video actually, or the last game actually took a while. So now it's the bottom of the 9th. It's 2-2 the score, 1 out. Derek Jeter has a chance to be Mr. Clutch. The pitch comes and it's a curveball, I want to say, or a slider that he just swings a little bit too early on. Yes, it was a slider. He swung a little bit way too early, and he wasn't able to put that into fair territory to actually try to win the game for his team. The second pitch of the at-bat comes, and it's a low fastball that Derek Jeter just ends up holding off. So it's a 1-1 count now, 1 out, 15 pitches so far by the pitcher. It's the bottom of the 9th, and we are just trying to rip right now. That's all we care about. The third pitch of the at-bat, it's on its way, and it's a curveball that Derek Jeter just swings way too early on. The curveballs are catching Jeter, as that one was filthy, and Derek Jeter was nowhere near it. 1-2 count now, 1 out, bottom of the 9th, 2-2 ball game. The pitch comes, and Derek Jeter just ends up holding up once again. So Derek Jeter now has a 2-2 count. He is 1 strike away from striking out, and 1 ground ball away from actually maybe hitting into a double play, but he hits a line drive into left field. That ball is going, and the runner is going home. Derek Jeter's running to second base, and it doesn't matter anyways because the Arizona Diamondbacks win in a walk-off fashion, and Derek Jeter is your MVP. Came into pinch hit, Mr. Clutch, did it all. You're one and the only Derek Jeter. And with that, we end the episode. Thumbs it up because Derek Jeter hit a walk-off single. And don't forget to subscribe for more Derek Jeter. And as always, guys, have a great day and night. Stay positive, keep on grinding, keep on smiling, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, console superstars.